Okay, so start by just checking where is the tightness. By doing this movement, you sit against the wall, rotate your pelvis forward like that so that you feel there's an arch in the lower back. It moves away from the wall, just at the navel here. It moves away from the wall because you push your butt back towards the wall. Then you just slowly move your arms like this, straight up above your head, straight up until you can touch the wall, while hopefully touching the wall. And you'll feel at that point where the tightness is. You might feel it in the shoulders, the chest, might even feel it in the lower back. And make sure you're keeping your chin in towards the back of the neck, and the spine is nice and long, coccyx to crown, lengthening, and you can feel that tightness there. So then you go from that position into this position, and you just keep your hands directly under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. And you just drive the tailbone out and then tuck it back in. You can do that 10 times just to get the tailbone tucking out and then tucking back in under you. Once you've done that, you walk your hands out in front of you, trying to keep the hips more or less in line with the knees, or just above the knees. You walk your hands out and you try to go down towards the ground, keeping the arms as straight as possible and your neck in that neutral position of the spine, just pushing the body down towards the ground, lengthening through the arms, and the tailbone is in the outward position. So you're not tucking the tailbone in, you're tucking the tailbone out, okay? And you just stay in that position, nice deep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Now once you've done that a few times, you want to try and walk out your hands a little bit further. So if you had your hands over there, you just walk them out, maybe another hand out, and repeat the process to try and eliminate some of that stiffness in that area. The other thing that you should do is to try and just rotate. I'm going to do it from the front now. You'll see I push my hand out to the one side, and I'm doing exactly what I just did there. The only difference is the hand is now placed across my center line of my body, and I use the other hand to just anchor this hand in place. This arm's going to be nice and straight. I anchor that hand in place, and I repeat the exact same process of trying to just lengthen, tucking my tailbone out. My hand is to one side across my center line. I anchor it with my other hand on top, and I just go all the way down into that position. Now once you're in that position, just rest your head on that arm that you've crossed your body with. Rest your head on that arm just to lengthen that stretch through that side of the body. And you can repeat that on the other side by just going across the body that way. But you're probably going to find one side is tighter than the other, especially, you know, the tennis will obviously give you the one side a little more tighter than the other. But try that and do that a few times, but just gently going into the stretch. Okay.